Good afternoon and welcome to this very special occasion at the University of Galway. Díomh Galéir, is Misha Caroline Acnan an Rooney Ganohi Rilicus agus Acadúil na Hulscoil Seo. Agus is cús áhas é dom fáilte a chur riva an lá speisialta seo. Táimid an seo inne chun ceileoirí poblí a dhéanamh an gasca Acadúiletá déanta a gibh. I gceann mhórcuid cuasaí léna le cúpla bliana nús. Lá mór I bhéile na hoscaile atá an, agus océid níos mó agus níos táachtaí arís, in bhór saoil féin. Go mar sibh bhór géimeocht uair agus guím gach ráibh sa téal atá ribh amach, mar céimethe de cuid Oscail na Gaillimhe. My name is Caroline Acnan, Secretary for Governance and Academic Affairs of this university, and on behalf of University of Galway, I want to extend to you all a very warm welcome to this ceremony. It is a special day for all of us in the university, excuse me, and I want to start by introducing you to the various people who are central to today's event. To my left is the President of the University of Galway, Professor Ciarán O'Hogarty, who presides over the ceremony. With him is Dr. Martina Ní Chulainn, who will open and close the formal part of the ceremony. Behind me is Professor Martin O'Donnell, who will present students to the President, and we are also joined by colleagues from the College who have played their part in ensuring your graduation here today. I now hand over to the Student Union Vice President for Welfare, Izzy Tiernan, who will make a commencement address, after which Dr. Ní Chulainn will open the formal proceedings in Latin.
Gurb Caroline. Díomh Céimeatha, I'm delighted to speak here today, especially as I get to address the future of healthcare in this country. Although I may be 3 years away from graduating myself, my own goal in life was always to simply help people. This was instilled in me from my mother, who has been a nurse for nearly 30 years. And as I'm speaking to you all here today, I can feel the passion from you all to do the exact same thing, to help people. You all chose some of the hardest courses available and not only completed that course, but powered through it in the middle of a global pandemic. To see the overcrowding and near collapse of our healthcare system during the most trying times nurses and doctors have had to face in this country for decades, and to still dedicate yourself to the calling of medicine, well-being and healthcare, that right there is one of the bravest things I have ever seen. Although I'm sure many of you will emigrate, pack your bags and seek a better life somewhere else, I'm here to remind you all that you will always have a home in the University of Galway. We in the Students' Union are celebrating our 60th anniversary next year, and we're founded by one Michael D. Higgins. I look to him as an example of what our students can accomplish. You are all now part of a rich tapestry of alumni, no matter where you go, whether it be on the front lines of a war zone giving humanitarian aid, in psychiatry units tending to our young people, or in your own general practice looking after your community. You have been, are, and always will be part of something larger. And you do not need to become the president of this country for a university to be proud of you. Look around today, and you will see your classmates, peers, families, friends, and educators who are bursting with pride at the graduates and scholars you have become. My purpose in life, I believe, as I mentioned earlier, is to help people. And I'm very fortunate that I am now in a job where I get to help students every single day. But all of you here will reach far beyond the borders of this institution. Your options are limitless. You are the change makers, the caregivers, the first call when the world goes to shit, as I'm sure it will go again. You are the ones who will save lives, change lives, and bring more lives into this world. Remember the friendship and kindness which you learned during your time here in Galway, and keep the tribesmen in your heart, no matter where you go. With all that is happening in the world at the moment, I would like to end with a quote from a member of the Palestinian Red Crescent Society, who are providing healthcare amidst the ongoing genocide in Palestine, and who were published by the World Health Organization. I believe these words sum up how much of a vocation healthcare can be, how your degree is not just a slip of paper and a list of grades, but a testament to you as human beings whose life purpose is to help others. The quote goes, "I won't lie by saying that such incidents don't scare me, or I don't care for my life. I do fear for my life, but at the same time, I can't think of doing any other work. This is a part of my identity. It's not just a job, it's a part of who I am now." Gurv Mila Mahagwiv, and congratulations.
Pre honorabilis prese totaque universitas, ha comitia universitaria hudi convocata sunt, unquae amamenes a graduos a academia admentanter. Eoesque presentabit Professor O'Donnell.
Good afternoon. On behalf of the College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences, congratulations to the graduates and to their families. We begin the formal proceeding of presenting and conferring ceremony to the graduates. We start with the Master of Surgery. Presento vobis hasce mias filias philosic, mios quis omnes sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idiones isse qui admittantur ad gradum magisteri in chirurgia idic tibi fide mie testor expondic totic academiae.
Ego octartata mihi concessa, admitter vos ad gradum magisteri in chirurgia.
Muhammad Ali. Ebua Amadasan. Tariq Andijani. Kai Yin Ang. Killian Armstrong. Isha Bagui. Roisin Baker. Justina Baltrunath. Laura Betcher. Keelan Blake. Connor Casey. Shu Ying Chi. Nicholas Christodulo. Tony Collins. Claudia Condon. Matthew Condon. Jonathan Coulter. Tiernan Daly. Eleanor Doherty. Ryan Donnelly. Tom Doyle. Ageb El Fattah Osman El Ageb. Mohammed Al Zaki. Alexander Ergun. Jolene Ford. Lorcan Gavin. Ellen Geary. James Gibson. Aoife Gordon. Andrea Grealish. Catherine Griffin. Mohammed Habesh. Ibrahim Haidaran. Amy Hannigan. Lara Harrington. Rodri Hill. Alexander Kaja. Isha Preet Kaur, Niamh Marie Keating, Elaine Kelly, Aidan Khan, Atam Khan, Conor Kilkenny, Matthew Lerney, Yun Hu Liao, Benjamin McCurtain, Conor McCartney, Carson McFeeters, Alison McHugh, Daniel McKenna, Conor Dominic Melly, Rayanne Mirdad, Augustin Melati, Stephen Christopher Murphy, William Murray, Armon Nazia, Lily Nolan, Colm O'Flaherty, Ewan O'Mahuna, Louis O'Halloran, Jess O'Sullivan, Emily Pantelli, Alex Price, Owen Quinn, Kristen Ramkaran, Kieran Reinhardt, Thomas Russell, David Siaska, Shahil Santos Shet, Ahmed Taha, James Toll, Katie Valentine, Nikhil Vasandani, Hussam Eldin Hassan Widatella Omar, Li Yen Xian, Doctor of Philosophy, PhD in Health Sciences, Presento Vobis Hank Mium Filium quam sio tam moribus, quam doctrinae habilium etidionam esse qui admittantur ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae edic tibiae fide miae testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessit, mitter te ad gradum doctoratus philosophiae.
May Alharti. Honours Bachelor of Medicine, Bachelor of Surgery, Bachelor of Obstetrics, MB, BCH, BAO. Presento vobis hache mias filias philosic mios quos omne sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles etidionis isse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in medicina, in chirurgia, in arte obstetrica, honoro curso confecto edic tibi fide mia testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessit, mitter vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in medicina, in chirurgia, in arte obstetrica, honor curso confectum.
Mohammed Noras Al-Baruldi. Omar Al-Dafiri. Hannah Alsop. Mohammed Al-Saleh. Abdulaziz Bakhash. Shanshal Bandari. Ilyana Rashida Binti Wafindun Well. Thomas Oliver Butler. Harry Kabalan. Shane Finnegan. Anissa Magalam Lon Apan. Ali Shabu. Etup Gino Shibu. Honours Bachelor of Medical Science. Presento vobis Jose mios filios quos omne sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles etidiones isse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in sciencae medica edic tibiae fide miae testor expondeo totique academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessit, mitter te ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientia medica.
Claire Duana Louise O'Donnell. Honours Bachelor of Science Occupational Therapy. Presento vobis hache mios filias philomic mium quos omnes sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles etidionis isse qui admittantur ad gradum baccalaureatus in sciencae honoro curso confecto edic tibi fide mia testor expondic totique academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessit, mitter vos ad gradum baccalaureatus in scientia honoro curso confectum.
Cleona Brannock. Roisin Cronin. Lucinda Maria Fallon. Anne-Marie Moran. Leah Pettit. Honours Bachelor of Science, Podiatric Medicine. Sarah Clerkin. Isaac Ebby. Sinead Egan. Aoife Theresa Lydon. Honours Bachelor of Science, Speech and Language Therapy. Chloe Connolly. Caroline Dowling. Ava Joyce. Sorka Leonard. Katrina Ronayne. Honours Bachelor of Arts, Social Care. Presento vobis hashe mias filias philosic mios cuos omnes sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idiones isse qui admittentur ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro curso confecto edic tibi fide mia testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessit, mittavos ad gradum baccalaureatus in artibus honoro curso confecto.
Yvonne Brazel. Marie Farrell. Joanne Hines. Yvonne Shannon McCarthy. Fangda Emmanuel Nana. Michael Liam John Toohey. Master of Arts, Health Promotion. Presento vobis hashe mias filias filiomic mium quas omnes cio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idiones esse qui admittentur ad gradum magisteri in artibus edic tibi fide miae testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctoritatem mihi concessit, mittavos ad gradum magisterii in artibus.
Roisin Ahern. Catalina Isabel Bertens Schilling. Emily Bertola. Colleen Cece. Sarah Fahy. Saoirse French. Derval Gilmartin. Tanya Jahir. Kate Markey. Katie McDevitt. Emma McGahern. Ciara Mulgrew. Christina Murray. Michelle Roach. Katrina Breed Ryan. Keith Thomas. Master of Philosophy, Health Sciences. Percento vobis hunc meum filium quem co tam moribus quam doctrina habilem et idionem insici admittantur ad gradum magisteriae philosophicae edic tibi fide mea testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctoritatemi concessa, admitto te ad gradum magisteriae philosophiae.
Cathal Connolly. Master of Science by Research. Percento vobis hanc meum filiam filiomique meum quos omnes co tam moribus quam doctrina habiles et idiones isi qui admittantur ad gradum magisteriae scientiae edic tibi fide mea testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctoritatemi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum magisteriae scientiae.
Hei Wen Ho. Asma Nadim. Master of Science, Advanced Healthcare Practice and Research. Percento vobis hanc meum filium quam co tam moribus quam doctrina habileam et idionem isse quia admittantur ad gradium magisteriae scientiae edic tibi fide mea testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctoritatemi concessa, admitto vos ad gradum magisteriae scientiae.
Katie Burke. Master of Science, Childhood Speech, Language and Communication Needs, Alana Brown Walsh. Aoife Gormley. Visa Coach. Xingyu Li. Rebecca Maher. Rinky Elsa Martin. Lorthea Poulis. Postgraduate Diploma in Health Promotion. Presento vobis hasce mias filias QS omnes sio tam moribus quam doctrina habiles etidiones isse qui admittantur ad diploma post baccalaureatum in scientata promavida idic tibi fide mea testor expondeo totic academiae.
Ego auctortata mihi concessit, mentre vos ad diploma post baccalaureatum in sanitata promovenda.
Diane Grace Rees Bantog. Sarah Gillespie. Postgraduate Certificate in Health Promotion, Cardiovascular Health and Type 2 Diabetes Prevention. Roswitha Brink Reynolds. Sarah Butler. Niamh Donnellan. Denny Joseph. Joanne King. Emma Lyons. Niamh McAdam. Michelle Pierce. Maria Woods. Postgraduate Certificate in Health Promotion, Mental Health Promotion. Amparo Munoz. Caroline Brinkland. Niall Byrne. Katie Delaney. Shannon Deneen. Joe Donoghue. Sharon Ferguson. Edel Finnegan. Deirdre Galvin. Antoinette Guiney. Kieran Joseph Hayes. Colette Keeley. Petra Michelle McLaughlin. Michael Norton. Ronan Joseph O'Dulain. Mary O'Halloran. Jennifer O'Sullivan, Jenny Owens, Naveen Riyad, Ger Walsh, Jenna Walsh, Postgraduate Certificate in Health Promotion, Workplace Wellness. Kieran Bohan, Pádraig Brazel, Anne-Marie Byrne, Cora Carty, Ruth Craven, Fiona Cregan, Denise Croak, Julianne Cullen, Claire Delaney, Ciara Faulkner, Niamh Feeney, Claire Flavin, Katrina Flynn, Dorina Hart, Louise Helion, Emma Colleen, Claire Killian, Angela King, Donald Murphy, Sally O'Grady, Annette Riley, Daniel Russell, Lisa Sweeney, Diploma in Arts, Social Care. Presento, vobis, hasce, mias, filias, cuas, omnes, cio, tam, moribus, quam, doctrina, habiles et idiones, ec, qui admittantur, ad diploma in artibus, idic, tibi, fide mia testor expondeo, totique academiae.
Ego auctoritatimi hic incessid, mittavos a diploma in artibus.
Jonathan Patrick Gray. Shane Lowry. Richard Walsh. That concludes this portion of the ceremony. Congratulations again to our graduates.
Pre honorables praise totaque universitas, hac comitia universitaria hudi convocata sunt, quaida momines a gradios academios honoris causa admentanter. Doctorius in utroque jur, tam savali quam canonico honoris causa. Michael Kerrin presentabit Miriam Hand et Lourdes McHugh.
A Uachtaráin, a bhaintear na hOllscoile agus a gcuine úsla. Tá ágas an domhan orm bheith an seoinmh don our cod speisialta seo. Today the university is honouring Miriam Hand and Lourdes McHugh by conferring them with the degree of Doctor of Laws in recognition of their outstanding contribution to the research effort of the National Breast Cancer Research Institute based at the Lamb Institute for Translational Research at the University of Galway. The National Breast Cancer Research Institute, founded by my predecessor, Professor Fred Given, with the help and support from Dr. Anna O'Quenya, Tom Joyce and Peggy Burke, among other early directors, has underpinned a programme of research for 30 years now and has supported the development of clinical and research activities, including the Breast Unit, the Lamb Institute and more recently the Cancer Centre developments. Miriam Hand and Lourdes McHugh have been central to this. Miriam is a Dubliner born and bred, and her contribution to the NBCRI has centred on golf and stemmed from her friendship with Anna O'Quenya. Having tragically lost her husband Jerry in 1975, Miriam went back to work and became PR and sales manager for Lancome in Ireland. She became aware of the disparity in breast cancer services between East and West, and with the encouragement of Anna O'Quenya, she became determined to help the NBCRI and initially did so by supplying Lancome prizes at golf funding days. Friendship and support from the ILGU and Miriam's remarkable people skills, enthusiasm, personal drive and a moment of inspiration led to the development of Play in Pink, which involved golfers playing in pink to raise funds for NBCRI in more than 200 golf clubs in the country, and this has now raised more than 2 million for the research effort. Lourdes McHugh is a proud Mayo woman. Having recovered from her own breast cancer diagnosis, set up Mayo Pink Ribbon to support improved outcomes from breast cancer by research. She gathered and led an amazing group of friends and supporters and developed a charity fundraiser incorporating a cycle on Maybank holiday weekend, which started as once off and has become a constant now since 2010. Lourdes says, without money there is no research, and without research there is no cure. She was the chief organiser, mentor and protagonist of Mayo Pink Ribbon and used her friendship and influence with the then Taoiseach Enda Kenny, GAA stars, politicians and school children to raise funds. These efforts are testimony to Lourdes' amazing organisational skills, ambition and enthusiasm, which has led to more than 1.5 million being raised for the NBCRI during her period as chair of Mayo Pink Ribbon. And indeed, she tells me today that SPAR have been on the phone to her to say that we're part of her fundraising group for next year, or their fundraising group for the next few years. So, what can we learn from these two amazing women? Well, the spirit of volunteerism and philanthropy, which is so important in society. Philanthropists dedicate time, money, experience, skills and talent to create a better world. If you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. But if you want happiness for a lifetime, help others. In addition, those of you setting out on your journey in life can also appreciate the challenges that life can put in your way and how some people see obstacles and others see opportunities. Robert Kennedy said, "Youth is not a time of life, but a state of mind." Miriam and Lourdes, with their selfless enthusiasm, have helped create an opportunity to improve outcomes for cancer patients in this part of the world and allowed young researchers a chance to create new insights, better targets and a better future. The National Breast Cancer Research Institute is testimony to the energy and enthusiasm of Miriam Hand and Lourdes McHugh and others before them and our current board under the chairmanship of Caroline Loughnane, who support this amazing organisation. Our President speaks about the qualities of our university: respect, openness, excellence and sustainability. The NBCRI, by implementing these principles, has over the past 20 years contributed handsomely to the development of our university, health services and region by contributing to infrastructure, academic mission and personal development of so many people. These include 54 PhDs or MDs and countless summer research students, as well as major national and international research awards, which has underpinned the research programme. It has been instrumental in raising the bar for cancer research in this part of the world and has contributed to the development of some of Ireland's premier surgical academics, including Professor Helen Heenan, Head of Surgery in UCD, our own Professor Aoife Lowry and Professor Shirley Potter in the Mater, as well as many others, including Terry McVeigh, currently a leading clinical geneticist in the Marsden, and Dr. Ronan Glenn, our ex-Deputy Chief Medical Officer. In addition, it has developed many scientists and graduated multiple PhD students under the supervision of Professor Roisin Dwyer, Dr. Nicola Miller, Dr. Laura Barkley, Dr. Micheál Newell and others. The support of successive university presidents, deans of College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences has been critical to the mission and remain hugely important as we move towards a comprehensive cancer centre for our region, which will not only deliver clinical care, but also educate the next generation of healthcare professionals, biomedical engineers, scientists and environmental research and innovation. This has the potential to put our region at the heart of scientific discovery, lead to clinical and academic breakthroughs, and bring the next era of personalised medicine to the west of Ireland, and allow us to be at the forefront of Europe's cancer mission and Beating Cancer plan. Over the years, the NBCRI has been involved and led multiple breast cancer research areas, including molecular biology, biomarker discovery, microRNAs, genetics, including contributing to several groundbreaking discoveries on the genes that cause cancer. Current projects include these, as well as clinical trials and the development of radar-based breast imaging for the detection of breast cancer, and our extensive biobank and the knowledge around it has allowed multiple other researchers to develop in areas of cancer research and contribute to key national initiatives, such as Precision Oncology Ireland, the All-Ireland Cancer Research Initiative and the Breast Cancer Consortium led out of Cambridge. Miriam Hand and Lourdes McHugh, through their dedication, ambition and outstanding support, have contributed to this and made it possible. In finishing, I want to thank their wonderful families for their support and the support of Miriam and Lourdes. Miriam's daughters, Karen and Sarah, are here with their husbands, Alan and Jim, with their grandchildren, Emily and Anna, who are here, and Liam and Orla, who are at home in Atlanta. I also want to acknowledge the huge contribution of Lourdes' husband, John, and daughter, Molly, to the research effort, and know that Lourdes' massive contribution would not be possible without your amazing support. The University today recognises Miriam Hand and Lourdes McHugh, these two extraordinary, ordinary women, and bestows with gratitude on them its highest honour. Prae honorabilis praeses totaque universitas, presente vobis has meas filiis, ques sio tam moribus, quam doctrina, habiles et idoneus esse qui admittantur, honoris causa ad gradum doctoratus in utoque iure, tam civili quam canonico honoris causa. Idque tibi fide mea tester expondeo totique academia.
Ego auctortata mihi concessa, admittavos ad gradum doctoratus in utroque iure, tam civili quam canonico honoris causa.
Prae honorabilis praese, ceremoniis rit confectus, finem quaesio facias hueus convocationius universitariae. And it's now our tradition to invite the two honorary doctorates, honorary awardees to speak. So
I'll welcome now Dr. Lorda McHugh and Dr. Miriam Hand. Thank you very much.
President, the university community, honoured guests, graduates, family and friends. Thank you, Professor Kern, for that very kind introduction. My heart is full. Firstly, I want to express my deepest gratitude to the University of Galway. It is wonderful to be in a place that is so hallowed and indeed to join the many distinguished people who have been honoured previously. I cannot begin to tell you how astounded I was when President O'Herty called me. I remember quickly checking the date, as I honestly thought it was an April Fool's joke. Never in my wildest dreams did I think or expect that such an honour would be bestowed upon me. Congratulations to all you graduates, the bright sparks and stars of the show. This is a true milestone. You have come such a long way, overcome obstacles like a pandemic, triumphant and turbulent times, and made wonderful friends. This day is huge, and you should be incredibly proud. And, with my motherly hat on, a warm recognition to the special people sitting behind you, who have supported, loved, and got you through that exam, some even by lighting the candle. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate my fellow awardee, Dr. Miriam Hand. Miriam has worked tirelessly for breast cancer research, and she is truly an inspirational lady. In 2005, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. But my story is a good story. At that time, I was frightened, not knowing anyone who had survived. I thought I would die. My little girl had not begun school. My mind took flight. I could not see a future. I would not see her grow up, would not be there for the important, but also the not so important days. I felt helpless and out of control. But then I met Professor Kern, who was my surgeon. He gave me the hope that I needed. He made me believe that I could live. I am alive today because of research. As I grew stronger, both physically and mentally, I knew I wanted to make a difference. I did not want to see my daughter, my family, my friends, anyone go through what I had gone through. In 2006, myself and a group of friends formed Mayo Pink Ribbon Appeal, organising a ladies' luncheon, which was a great success and a fantastic start and learning curve for my fundraising experience. We raised €33,000 for the MRI scanner at Castlebar University Hospital, or at Mayo University Hospital. My passion lay with research, and in 2009, the idea of Mayo Pink Ribbon came about. I was with Enda and Fionnuala Kinney, and he suggested organising a charity cycle. It was innovative and different at that time. It is hard to believe, but charity cycles were not a thing. We were ahead of the trend. Once I gathered a team of like-minded, motivated people with huge hearts, Mayo Pink Ribbon was born. We were a small committee, but with the hearts and support of a great community and county. Our reach was incredible. That first year, we raised over €60,000. Today, it is a recognisable event in the cycling calendar, as Michael said, having raised €1.5 million for the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. We were frugal. Our mantra, every penny was to go to research. So everything we did was personal, like hand-dropping letters rather than spending the price on a stamp. In 2013, I joined the board of the National Breast Cancer Research Institute. It has been so heartening to see how it has gone from strength to strength and continues to grow. Working with motivated, committed people supporting the research carried out at the Lamb Institute has been very rewarding. I really feel I am accepting this award on behalf and because of the incredible people who have helped me along the way and shared my vision. Yvonne Horkin and Maurice Staunton, who joined me from the beginning and are here with me today. All present and past members of Mayo Pink Ribbon, the community of Mayo, the incredible volunteers, wonderful organisations, generous sponsors, and great friends who down through the years said yes. Michael Kern, his dedication and commitment to research is tireless, and Lord rest her, Anna Hocunya, who nurtured me. Enda Kinney, who kept us in the limelight. My fellow board members for their commitment to breast cancer research. My family, some of whom are here with me today, all of you have inspired and helped me, and it is entirely because of you I am receiving this award. To my wonderful husband John and daughter Molly, you guys are my rock. I am very grateful and count my blessings in having your love and support. I am lucky. Finally, graduates, take pride in the fact that you have chosen a profession that is not a career but a calling. I believe there is nothing more fulfilling than making a difference and improving people's lives. Do not lose your youthful idealism. Imagine how better the world would be if we all strive to be the best that we can and make a positive impact. Changing the world does not just happen. It is a coming together of millions of sparks, and some of those sparks will be you. So shine strong and bright, be the change and make a difference. Thank you.
And Dr. Miriam Hams, thank you very much.
President of the University of Galway, Ciarán, faculty of the University of Galway, guests, and most importantly, the exceptional graduates here before us today. Today I am filled with immense gratitude and humility as I stand before you as a recipient of an honorary doctorate. In recognition that extends far beyond myself, I believe that the recognition is one of collective efforts of those who also believe in the power of volunteering, fundraising, and the significance of breast cancer research. I wish to share some reflections on the profound importance of fundraising for medical research and emphasize the impact that volunteering can have on the individual's life as well as society as a whole. This goes beyond just a commitment of time. It is a commitment to empathy, humanity, and making the lives of others better. My experience with volunteering comes not from laboratory or clinical trials, but rather from organising and participating in events that raise awareness and, most importantly, funds for research. I was introduced to NBCRI in 1993 at a time when I was working full-time for Lancôme, who initially donated to the cause. Then, in 2013, having retired and set up a very successful Dublin fundraising committee, I came up with the idea of Play in Pink. That is, pink-themed golf events that are held in golf clubs all over Ireland. And with the support, and since then, with the support of Golf Ireland and the many clubs all over Ireland, Play in Pink has gone from strength to strength. I'm happy to say that Play in Pink has raised over 2 million in the last 10 years. Other events have further added to fundraising efforts. At this point, I want to congratulate my fellow doctorate, Lourdes, for her dedication to the cause also. As my personal experiences have shown, a commitment to fundraising can help lead to immense progress in medical research, as we see from the Lamb Institute, which has become a beacon of hope for those affected by breast cancer. My reflections and experiences serve as a reminder that no matter how small the contribution is, it can be a catalyst for change. Graduates, as we celebrate your academic achievements today and you embark on the next phase of your journey, I encourage you to consider the impact you can make through medical research. Each and every one of you have the unique skills and passions to serve and contribute to the greater good by lending your voice to advocate for increased funding for research. Congratulations to each and every one of you. And may your futures be filled with purpose and compassion and a dedication to making the world a better place through research and volunteering. They are the gifts that keep on giving. Thank you and good luck.
Congratulations to Dr. McHugh, Dr. Hand, and to all of today's inspiring graduates. That concludes the formal part of today's ceremony. Next, the President will shortly make his address. After that, you are invited to join us for refreshments in the Human Biology building, which is located to the right as you exit this building. Before that, I would ask you to join me in thanking those people whose hard work and professionalism ensure that a ceremony such as this runs smoothly. And in particular, Brona Clifford and the Conferring team, as well as Tara Layden and Academic Registry. In addition, let me thank the staff from Buildings and Estates, the President's Office, administrative staff from college and school offices, audiovisual staff from the Centre for Excellence in Learning and Teaching, the Marketing and Communications Office, agus an Therafish Astracon. And to you, the graduates, I would just like to say, go now and make the most of the qualification you've gained and the life ahead of you. Banigi sult ni awan as an law atá an, ach as an sail atá riva amach comá. I would now like to introduce the President of the University of Galway, Professor Ciarán O'Hogarty, whose speech will conclude the ceremony.
Thanks, Caroline Green Mahagif, Ilig, agus tá rud amháin eile le déanamh an a hágtach am Hranóna. There's no Latin for this part, but one last very important item to address, which is the gold medal, which is a tradition, as you know, in this college that the top students are represented with the gold medal, and this time in this graduation we have Thomas Butler to award the gold medal to. So Martin O'Donnell will award the gold medal to Thomas Butler. And Thomas, as he was going down, said thank you, and as you all did when you came up. So we're dus bralam buix go alle villig, cogordigus le villig to me down of road do las of on a week divas vechen sho, agus law intek doing a sho fresh and come olive hain. And when you said thank you coming up, you may have noticed that I said thank you back, because I think that your thanks are not due to me, but our thanks are due to you. Thank you for choosing to study at the University of Galway. Thank you for staying the course, often in challenging times. As we know, life is not lived in straight lines. Thank you for being with us today. Thank you for staying with us in the health system to serve our patients in profound times. So congratulations to you all, Cogordicus, and I commend you all. Thank you very much. Thank you. Trace Limniv. And there are many others here who also deserve thanks. The friends, fans and family who come here with our students today, our graduates. We know that our graduates, our students, our graduates now have happy times and sad, good times and bad, and when they do, they rely on others to support them, to celebrate with them, and that you are with us here today. We're very grateful to you too for supporting our graduates on their journey. For those with us in the Bailey Allen Hall today, those online, we must also remember those with us in spirit. We're very thankful to you, very grateful to you. Thank you. And when you were expressing thanks to me, I often think not only should I express thanks to you, but I do less than people think around here. My colleagues do a lot of the work, most of the work. So I'd like to thank on behalf of the university our colleagues here can be with us today, those who can't because of other commitments, academic staff, professional support staff, technical staff, all those colleagues who make this great university what it is. Thank you very much. Thank you. And thank you also to our two honorees, Lourdes McHugh and Miriam Hand. Thank you to them for being with us today, but also we're recognising today the work they've done, volunteering, raising funds, supporting research, and as Izzy said at the beginning, supporting life itself. And we're very grateful to you too for being with us, and congratulations for God this vote. And one thing I would say, which I think was mentioned also previously by Miriam, is the support for research. We're told in universities that universities and research don't come up on the doorsteps, that we're not seen as something important in the public eye. I think both Miriam and Lourdes have represented the opportunity, the vision, the challenge for us all in an area of research that matters, that saves lives, that clearly makes a difference. And I would encourage you, as Miriam has and as Lourdes has, to also think about that in the context of our broader contribution to society when you have the opportunity to support through your own philanthropy, to support through your own giving, to support your own volunteering, research and the National Breast Cancer Research in particular, but also to advocate, to be advocates for the work done, because it's really important that voices are heard. And Lourdes and Miriam's voices are heard. Yours can be too. So I would encourage you to take up that mantle, to take up that challenge also as we leave and as we reflect upon today. And every year or every graduation cycle, as I think of something new to say, I think I should say something new, because there was a graduate yesterday who commented on my tie, said last year's tie was much better, so I tried a bit better today. But I'm also conscious that we need to say something new, contemporary, up to date, that reflects the moment. And I was inspired last week by the new sculpture on campus, which we're representing here in a photograph, but it's actually much better represented as the real thing in the O'Donoghue Centre. So when you leave, the refreshments are on the right in the Human Biology building, and on the left, the O'Donoghue Centre, where many of you will have your photographs formally taken, is this piece of sculpture called Murmuration by an English sculptress called Nicola Anthony. And it's part of a project here at the University of Galway. It came out of the Capital of Culture, Tugra Darvanam di Ashtru, a project called Ashtru. And as you may know, in Irish, Ashtru means to translate, but also means to transform or to move or to go to another place. And this particular project is about translation of from one language to another, but also translation of one art form to another. And this piece of sculpture called Murmuration is based on a poem from our colleague here in the university, Louis Duprere, in the Centre for Irish Studies, a poem in Irish called Didi Ushla. And I'll first of all read the poem, and then I'll maybe reflect on it in the context of what it means for us today as a contemporary statement, if you like, challenging statement, but also why Nicola Anthony then converted that into the sculpture, the piece of artwork that's here. The Colúd Gaeilge going in Taxan Sakachig, Leimain Galagan Gaeilge, Tosh Ashtreg Louis Duprere, Oth Godian Berle, so Leimain Glagan Berle, Octagan Gaeilge Freshener Foil. So Os Gaeilge, it's called Dini Ushla, translated by Louis Duprere himself to Ladies and Gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, on the holy streets of the city of the tribes, where legend has it that Cromwell stabled his horses in the sanctuary of a church, there's a smell of spices in the air that would whet the appetite of God's wife. A tin whistle tune blows from the belly of the old town, the breath of history through the cold walls of South Connemara. In the middle of the market, with her cow eyes, a Romanian woman sits at the gates of St. Nicholas's, a placard around her neck, as though she were admitting a mortal sin before the elders. Ladies and gentlemen, says the scrawny handwriting, and we wouldn't pass her any quicker if she exposed a breast or a withered limb. Ladies and gentlemen, please. The polystyrene cup at her feet is filled to the brim with the best wishes of the Minister for Justice, sick, her stomach singing with hunger. And little did I think when I was inspired by that, the launch of the sculpture and related to this piece of poetry last week, that this week, that the events of last week would make it even more significant than it is now, or than it was then. Because this poem challenges us to recognise those amongst us who we should also welcome here. You have the opportunity to give profound help to those who need it in their time of need. You have the opportunity to give support to those who have no support, to give voice to the voiceless, to give recognition to those unrecognised. You most of all as graduates of our College of Medicine, Nursing and Health Sciences. And this particular poem draws on the history of this place, the legend of Cromwell stabling his horses, the walls of South Connemara, in order to say that of this place we know what dispossession is, we know what displacement is, and from this place we can talk about it, act on it, support others who need our support, sometimes often more than any other place. So you are of here, the history that is of here, and from here you can give that support to those who need that welcome, who don't often find it, those who need that support, who don't often get it. And then why did Nicola Anthony, the English sculptress, present that poem as Murmuration? And as you may know, Murmuration is where thousands of birds, mainly starlings in the summer when the wind is down, gather together and flit with great precision from one side of the sky to the other, to and fro. They follow each other with great precision, with great care, as a flock. Alta Ain, Hugtar in Gaelic, as a flock of birds. And if you've ever seen one, which I've had the privilege of seeing one once, with the thousands of birds going one side to the sky to the other, you'll remember it always as something very significant from nature itself. And the research wonders why it's done. Is it because they're playing at the end of evening? They're signalling sources of food? Nobody knows. But Nicola Anthony represented this poem as a murmuration. And why? Because she says this is emergent behaviour. This is society passing by, to and fro, going with the flow, when others are left behind, as in the poem. And when I said to her I was going to talk about this poem and her piece of sculpture today, she also remarked that yes, and the graduates will leave too, like a murmuration, like birds in the evening of a summer's evening. And they will also, as you know, migrate. So we are not unlike that particular sculpture in this case, not unlike her representation, the ebb and flow, the going with the flow. And there are just three things I'll point out in the sculpture to bring with you from today. One is, you may see with great precision, like the birds themselves, that every bird has etched on its wing a word of the poem, Oscoilige. Secondly, there's one bird represented in the photograph who's not following that ebb and flow, who's that independent bird. And thirdly, when you see it it's not shown as well on the photograph, but when you see it in reality, this particular piece of sculpture, one of the beauties of it is it's cast its shadow on the wall, the ceiling, the floor, wherever the light comes from. And this particular poem, this particular piece of sculpture challenges us, challenges you today to think about what word will be etched on your wing as you fly. Will you be that single bird that doesn't join with the ebb and flow, the to and fro, the going with the flow? And what shadow will you cast on the world as you fly, as you go? And Robert Kennedy was mentioned by Professor Kern in his citation, and his brother JFK, as you may know, was assassinated 60 years ago last week. And JFK is always good for quotations, and one of those particularly apt that is important today, going back to where we started, the attitude of gratitude that we came from, the thank you that you gave to me as you came on stage that I mentioned at the beginning. Finishing with that, JFK says that we should show our gratitude not in our words alone, but in the lives we live. So as you leave here today, as you have your own murmuration, your own migration, the challenge for us all is, what word will be etched on your wings? Will you be that independent bird? And what shadow will you leave on life? Ganari live, Cogordicus, Binny Gitanavas and Trinona. Thank you very much. Thank you.